It's Sunday. We're doing modifications. First thing that I put into the Jeep after we bought it, we had no center console. So we decided to buy that Tuppy console. Easy install, made of 16 gauge steel. Works really good, keeps everything safe and secure, unless you lose the keys. Luckily I haven't done that. Well worth the money I spent for it. After that, we turned around, wanted to put a winch on the Jeep. The front bumper, as everybody knows, wasn't strong enough for one, so I bought a Wern front bumper and push bar, and I put a mile marker 9,000 pound winch on the front. I've used it, had no problems with it. Then decided, back bumper needs to be changed. So here's where my modifications started on things I bought. I bought a Warrior rear bumper. Hang on, let me open this up so you can see it. That was able to hook up to the trailer and pull the trailer. That's right there behind the tube. Well, after about 6 months, I realized I couldn't haul the trailer I had, so I had to cut that trailer hitch part off and put a draw-tight hitch on, which works fine. The tube you're seeing holds 15 feet of single-gauge welding lead that I turn around and plug right into the front bumper, right there, and either do a jump start or an emergency weld if I have to, as long as it don't take too much time. Hold on a second here. The next modification that we did, put a Spectre cold air intake system on it, which increased my gas mileage a little bit. I was in commute traffic out here when I first got this Jeep. I was getting 12.2 miles a gallon driving to work. After putting this on, it jumped up to 16.6 gallons. The relays that you see down there go to all my electrical. The switches on the dashboard for everything, the jumper system, winch, everything. All on relays. Haven't had a bit of problem with them. We also, as people have watched my videos probably remember, changed the engine because I broke the skirt off number 3 piston, and in doing so, when I put a new engine in, I forgot to torque down the motor mount bolts, so I ended up buying new motor mounts and brackets from an outfit called Brown Dog. Strong as hell, and took all the vibration out of the engine completely. Not a bit of problem with it. I also put gas struts on the hood. I got those off of eBay for like, what was it, 25 bucks. Works great, no problem. Now, shortly after getting the Jeep, I started looking around for racks to hold things. I got the idea of this rack from an outfit called Tough Stuff. I liked their rack. It didn't look strong enough though, so I made my own. A little bit different than theirs. 90% of my rack is aluminum. It holds the high lift on the front, a shovel, square point shovel, and an axe. I've had it on the Jeep now for 12 years. Never had a bit of problem with it. I've used it, taken it on, off, all that. Not a bit of problem. We changed the steps to a tubular step, which I seem to like. I also had a hassle with the police once in the rain because they said my tires stuck out too far, so I put mud flaps on all 4 tires. And naturally, being me, I had to label it. Put an Orfab tire carrier on the backs because I wanted to be able to carry gas. This Orfab tire carrier is designed to hold the old style GI cans with the lip. Well, I had 2 cans on there one time, headed up to Oregon, and it took me an hour and a half to get the tops off because they became egg-shaped on me. So I got a deal on these Spectre cans, which are plastic, current NATO issue. but they wouldn't fit on this carrier the right way, so I ended up tapping and putting a metal tray underneath there to catch it, and then made my own locks to hold it on. The tube in here, that you see here, holds. Sorry, I'm not very good at holding the camera and doing the video at the same time. But this holds a special made funnel for those cans. Now it's all self-contained. Again, it's been on the Jeep for quite a while, no problems. And after I put this Orfab tire carrier on here, I was getting stopped by some law enforcement people because I didn't have a third brake light on there. So I got a little irritated. I went up to Harbor Freight and bought a set of trailer lights. Wired them in up there. And no big deal. No problem. Got that taken care of. Now we also have a CB radio in it up top. Now I had the Tuffy console up top, but my passengers kept hitting their head on it. So what I did is I took a piece of thick aluminum, put U-bolts across the roll bar through it, made my own hanger to hang it on the footman loop on the windshield, and attached everything to there. No problem, nobody's hitting their head, stays put. Other than that, other than various little electrical things I put in here, that's pretty much what I have done to mine. I can't lift it or anything else because my wife has trouble getting into it the way it is with her disabilities. But I'm kind of interested to see what everybody else has got going and what they've done with theirs or hear about them. Oh, I also, when put the cold air intake system in, I decided to put a vent over the cowl intake. And I know they sell one for $30, $40 on all the catalogs, but I'm a cheap son of a bitch, so I turned around, went down to the hardware store, and bought a furnace vent, a floor vent cover, magnetic, put double stick tape on it. It all seems to work. No real problems. I enjoy it, and that's what I've done in a quick shot of the Redneck Lady. Be interested to see and hear what other people have thought up or made up for their own vehicles. Part of the fun of being a Jeeper is you see other people's vehicles, you kind of look at them, oh, how can I incorporate that into mine and all that, and then you start talking modifications and what you've done, what you spent, or what you made. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the little video. I know it's as with any Jeeper, it's always a work in progress. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.